the Gallivanting Hikers. This is Dilly, Dally, and
Trouble!
And we're here today to talk about what's inside of our backpack.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
So we're making our final decisions now of what we're going to be carrying on the Appalachian Trail, and we thought today would be a good day to share it with you. So we're going to start with my backpack. I'm going to start what's on outside of my pack, and I'll start with my shoulder straps. So I have my hand sanitizer, my Garmin InReach. Then I have a pocket for my water bottle. On one of the hip belts, I keep my Black Diamond headlamp. And then on the other hip belt, I keep a chapstick. I will have bug spray. I will have my bug net. I know it's in the winter I won't need this, but I will have it with me. And I will have some sunscreen. On the side pouches here, there's two. So on one of the pouches, I keep my Thermarest seat pad and my umbrella. On the other side of the pouch, I will keep my deuce of spades, some soap, my cooler cloth, toilet paper, and I have a couple of wipes. Then you have the back pocket here, and what I keep in there is my rain gear. So I have a Mammoth raincoat. I like this a lot. It's sealed. It has a couple of pockets. It has the pit zips, which is important. And it also has a Velcro sleeve. It'll have a hood to it, and I will have my baseball cap just to keep the rain out of my eyes. In addition, I have my REI rain mitts, and I have a pair of REI rain pants. The benefit of these pants for me is that they have upholstering and they have Velcro. There's a zipper on the side, which makes it easy for you to get your the rain pants on and off with your either your boots or your trail runners on. So that goes in my back pocket. Also, I typically will carry extra water, and I have a plastic bag. This plastic bag is used for when we camp, and I want to bring my trail runners inside the tent so that the tent doesn't get dirty. So that's everything that I carry on the outside of my pack, and now I'll go to the inside of the pack. Okay, I'm going to talk about my sleep system. First is my sleeping bag, which is an Enlighten Equipment 0-degree convert. So it's both a sleeping bag, or you can convert it into a sleeping quilt. Next is my Goose Feet pillow, which I just purchased, and I'm enjoying that a lot. I'm actually going to be bringing two sleeping pads, and they're the Nemo Tensa Insulate, and when combined together, they'll give me an R value of 7. I also will have a sleeping bag liner, and this is the Cedar Summit Thermalite Reactor. And last but not least, if you've watched our other videos, I will be carrying the MSR Dromedary, what I call it a water bladder, where I can put some hot water in here to keep my feet nice and toasty. So that's my sleeping system. And next I'll go into my clothes. And I've divided my clothes into two different pieces. One is what I call my extra clothes, and then my other clothes is my sleeping clothes. So let me just talk about my extra clothes. So I have a Cedar Summit stuff sack that I put all my extra clothes in, and what it entails is an officio brief, a Patagonia Barely There bra. I have an extra pair of Ingy toe socks, an extra pair of Darn Toughs, and for the winter, I will be bringing a sealskin waterproof socks. For my sleeping clothes, I'll start with I have a 250 smart wool shirt. I have smart wool pants to sleep in. I have a Malazano hoodie. I have my sleeping socks, which is darn tough. And I have a Zpack down booties. Along with that, for my hands, I have Patagonia mitts. And what you'll see here, I always keep in with my sleeping clothes, is my eyeglass case. So all of that fits into my Cedar Summit sack. Now the last piece of my clothes is, I don't keep this inside, I keep this on top of my pack inside, is I have a pair of smart wool gloves and my Patagonia puffy. So other than the clothes that I'm wearing, this is everything that I'll be taking. Okay, so I want to talk about what's left in my backpack that I'm going to be bringing. This is a Zpack bear bag, which I'll be carrying like 3 to 4 days worth of food in the beginning. Inside that bear bag, I keep 2 silicone cups. One's for myself and one's for trouble. My titanium spork. I keep my toothbrush, toothpaste, and dental floss in a plastic bag, but that goes into the bear bag. And one of these toothbrushes is pretty nifty. Then I have my Hyperlight repack for a cozy. And we already had a video on the jet boil. So I carry the jet boil and an extra canister of fuel because there's 2 of us. And a small cloth so that I can clean the inside of the canister. So that's all of that. And then my Dilly bag. Everything that you see here fits into this small bag. I will carry 2 sets of hand warmers. Hey ladies, this is my beauty treatment. Can you believe I'm down to this? This is my brush and my hair ties. Then I have some extra batteries for my headlamp. I have some contact fluid. And then, as far as electronics is concerned, I have a cable for my iPhone and a cable for my Apple Watch. So over here is everything that I would describe as my, I guess, medical kit, except for, I forgot to mention, I am going to carry an extra lighter. So what I have in my medical kit is a set of Imodium in case we get diarrhea. I have 2 Band-Aids. I have my earplugs. I have antiseptic wipes and triple antibiotic ointment, and of course a tweezer. And in here I have some ibuprofen and antihistamines. Now you'll see a roll of Leukotape, but I won't be taking this. The Vintage Hikers, Laurel, she has a YouTube video on how to put this on a sheet of mailing paper. I will hyperlink that onto our video. And I will be doing that. And then all the medical stuff goes into this little bag. And all of this, as I mentioned, will go into here. On this side, inside the bag, or my backpack, this is just like a regular black compact plastic bag. And anything that I don't want to get wet will go inside of here. I'll twist it, put it inside the backpack. And last but not least, because we are going to be leaving in February, we do a lot of winter hiking. I have a pair of micro cleats. This will be coming with me, but more than likely, this is going to be shipped out pretty quickly, hopefully. But I probably will wait until after the Smokies to send these back. This is a little bit of a security for me. So that's everything that's in my backpack. And so now, let's see what's in Trouble's backpack.
Hey guys, I'm going to talk about my sleep system and camp clothes. The camp clothes and the sleep system need to work hand in hand so you can sleep nice and toasty, especially during the wintertime. My sleeping bag that I have is the Accomplice Enlightened. It's a 0-degree bag, and it can be coupled with Dilly's sleeping bag if needed. I also have the Sea Summit Reactor 25-degree liner, and there's Thermarest Max sleeping pad, which gives you an R value of 6.9. I also carry some straps. We take the sleeping pads and tie them together to eliminate any potential drafting between the sleeping pads. Switching to the clothes, I have a smart wool shirt, 250, and an REI fleece bottom pants. Down booties from Enlightened Equipment, buff that's both merino wool and neoprene, especially for the winter. Possum down gloves, sealskin socks, and an Ninja socks, and an extra pair of underwear. This all fits into the Zpack stuff sack that can be used as a pillow if you turn it inside out, and you just stuff it with either clothes or stuff sacks that you have. I also carry my puffy, and what I put the puffy in usually is a Zpack food bag, and the reason we do that is if we have a large carry of food, may use that for the extra food, and I'll get into my food system a little later. So that's the camp clothes and the sleep system. I want to talk about my food system and my water system. The food system, we're going to be carrying 3 to 4 days when we start off at Springer. The food is kept in an odor plastic bag that contains the odor. I will be carrying the Ursack. That gives us a little more versatility. If we can't hang something, or we get in late to camp, or if we have to use a bear box and we're concerned about critters, this will protect the food, and it's large enough that it can carry Dilly's food and my food. As I mentioned earlier, I'm also bringing and using as a dry sack the Zpack's food bag. So that's if we have 5 days of food or something like that, we're going to have a larger carry of food. Also, keep a bag for any garbage. And lunch, basically what we do, the Ursack is the main food, and then I carry the lunch separately. In the bag is also sort of my toiletries, the usual toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, and that. So now let's talk about the water management system. And Dilly will give a link to the filtration on how we use that. Using the Be-Free system with the HydroPack 2-liter bladder. There's a scoop cup, and here I got some flavors and some chlorine tablets if needed. There's also a filter bag if I have to take the Be-Free filter out and carry it in my pocket or for at night. So that's the water system and the food system. Next, we're going to talk about our shelter system and rain gear. The shelter we're using is the Zpack's Triplex, and we'll link a video on how we set that up. The actual Triplex is here. We are opting to bring the ground cloth that would serve as a ground cloth and other purposes for protection. We also are bringing a chamois. These single wall tents tend to build up condensation, and/or if it rains, you can wipe it down. So that's coming with us. And the tent stakes that we're using are the MSR groundhogs. We have the long ones for the poles, and the rest are the minis. The rain system that we're using, again, this is just an umbrella from Amazon that we're using. I have the Enlightened Equipment Visp pants and jacket, and OR waterproof Gore-Tex mittens, and some Columbia gloves for insulation. So that's basically those two systems, and the poles will be used for to hold up the tent. All right, now I'll go over some odds and ends. Basically, my fanny pack and electronics. This is a Gatorade bottle, pee bottle to be used at night. Carry a sip pad. Also bring Crocs and the micro cleats. And then the typical toiletry bag that we have. The fanny pack is a Zpack fanny pack. And basically I carry the snacks for the day and any camera equipment or tripod that we're using. We're using the UltraPod, a stand with that. The electronics is the Anker 200 milliamp, and we got a four-port charging station for when we go into town. The batteries, we got spare batteries. They're all lithium so that they can handle the cold. Eyeglass case, mini USB to transfer files. And these are all the cables and headphones that we have. And this is your typical repaired and Dilly bag. So that's everything that's in my pack.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed our video today. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments and we'll get back to you. And we really want to thank all our subscribers. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So we'll see you on the trail.
See ya. And I love my pack. I really love my pack.
Trouble.